Alright, hey everybody. Different type of video today. I want to start featuring some settlement tours on our channel, and I don't have any settlements ready at the time. And as I was browsing through the Nexus, looking for new mods to review, there just kind of isn't much today. I tried out a couple, I did some New Vegas mods, some Skyrim mods, and nothing was really up to snuff to show off. So, here's what I decided to do instead. I had planned on working on the settlement I'm building right now anyways, so I figured maybe we'll record a little bit of a let's build and see how that does on the channel. I know that you guys wanted to see some more settlement stuff, so maybe this is something you want to see as well. We'll just try it out and see how it goes. So what we've been working on so far is a little cottage, or cabin, whatever you want to call it, at Coastal Cottage here, up at the top right of the map. And it's much less of a settlement and more of a player home, but I'll just go ahead and show you what we have so far with the well, the log cabin from the Cabin in the Woods mod, the generator from the brand new workshop mod by Spiffy Skytrooper, and I have it set up here with a truck just to kind of look like it actually belongs here, and some scenery. I'm going to be adding a lot more detail over time. We only spent about an hour on this so far, but yeah, we've got the structure in place for the home and some props that we know we want to use, like this sweet little beaver lamp. And I've really only got the kitchen thus far, so I figured we'll kind of tackle it for now. Do about 30 minutes to an hour of building, and maybe ask for some feedback too. Like if you guys think of any cool ideas as I'm building here, drop them in the comments for sure, and we'll see what we come up with. So let's get started. This is definitely going to be the kitchen area. This needs to be open as a hallway, so it's really only wall decorations for those two spots. But right here, we need a dining area, so I want to go through some different tables that we could use. There's your standard vanilla tables, but I remember seeing a really, really nice wooden one in one of my mod menus. Let me see if I can find it again. I think it was CVC. I think. Yeah. It was this chair and this table. Here, we'll just plop it in really quick and see what it looks like. Kind of vibing with the log cabin aesthetic here. And then these chairs go with it. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. A big thing with my settlements is I like to imagine that it's something that can actually be built while still looking nice. And with the log cabin especially, like all it takes is chopping down all of the trees that were in the area before. And then there you go. I mean, it's a pretty primitive structure. I don't think it'd be too hard for a one of our settlers to construct here. So let's pop down the rest of these chairs here. I think with enough hard work and with the workshop we're going to build later, our player character totally could have assembled this table and chairs here, or even found it in a nearby area. There's a good few buildings around here that could have been scavenged. Yeah, that's plenty of room right there. I think we need something up on the wall. Definitely for both sides here, and some lighting. What would be a good looking light? We've already got the candle and this little window light that I've got hanging right here. But we need a central ceiling light for sure. For now, we'll place down the really standard light bulb. But I'm going to see if I can't find something better. I want to say that there's good lighting options in Creative Clutter. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some of these stained glass lamps that are really, really cool. I kind of like the color scheme of that one. And it's got two lights in it. And it's a wider light than this light here. I don't know if I like that or not. It's really high. Like, really high. It needs to be bright, for sure. Ooh, okay. Maybe that's better. If we do 2 of those, that would light up the room, but it's really only the top up there. I feel like it needs to be about here to really notice the lighting. I just got a really good idea. Okay. Okay, we're going to hold on to this. So here's what I'm thinking. We use the structures from Cabin in the Woods, which, by the way, if you don't have any of these master plan mods, especially Cabin in the Woods, really, really cool custom resources. They're in my top 10 settlement mods videos, so if you want the link, you can check that out. We're gonna have to plug our headset in so it doesn't keep beeping at us all during the recording. So here's what I'm thinking. We do a cross beam here and here. Let's see if there's snapping so that fits nicely. It probably doesn't. Okay, that's okay. We don't need it. As long as it looks nice and even. And then you're gonna come off of here. Just like that. How far is too far? Okay. We'll get that in there. And then you need to come out like another couple clicks. Right there. I think that's good. And then we put a vertical one here. Or does that look bad? That might look bad. Okay, so maybe instead... Here, let me plug this mic in so it's not beeping during the whole recording, because that would get really annoying really fast. Uh-oh. There it is. Got it all wrapped up around my mic here. So maybe instead of a full beam, we do a half beam right here. And it'll be supported from the top instead. Let's make sure it's centered. Oops. Only problem is the end cap. I really like the shape of it like that, though, because then we can hang the lights. Something like this. Get on the table here. I like that for sure. Maybe if we just increase the size of that. Just enough. That it covers like that. That ain't half bad. Hold on to this. I like that, but I want to see if there's some other lighting options that might fit the theme a little bit better. Like maybe a hanging lantern would look better. We have some more of these string lights. We have some lamps, teacup lights, and then a bunch of neons, and a desk lamp. That's not exactly what we're looking for. Maybe a non-powered light, like we were saying, a lantern from Workshop Rearranged here. And it actually swings too. It looks pretty cool. Ooh. Okay. Getting more ideas. So let's go back. Yeah. I think we nixed that lighting completely. Throw you over here for a second. We're gonna go back to Cabin in the Woods and grab us some wall pieces and finish up here. Almost. Come on. There we go. That's the snap point we want. And then we need to grab the roof tile for right here. I think it's all the way at the end. Yeah. This one. I don't know if that's where that was supposed to be. Come on. I see you snapping. There we go. That's the snap point. Okay, so we're gonna put in a wall just for now so that these will snap. Yeah. Almost. Almost. I know you want to do it. There. Oh, I just saw it. There it is. Oh, come on. Come on. Almost. Oh, my goodness. There. Perfect. And then you need a wall as well. Come on. Sometimes you really just have to force it to get that snap. Perfect. There. And then you... there. And then I think we should be able to just snap in this. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, we'll probably just have to grab... ooh. Grab this one back. And put it in ourselves again. Which is just fine. There we go. That looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. To kind of section off the kitchen into its own room without actually splitting up the room itself. Yeah. And then, instead of having it in there, we can have it in here. And off of that beam right there. That's really going to light up the kitchen. Of course, now, I don't know if I like the white light. I kind of like the yellow light. Oops, that's the wrong piece. That's pretty bright. It's almost too bright. Maybe there's some more lighting options. I wonder what CVC has in the way of lighting. Actually, I think there's some lighting in Fallender, yeah. We've got these cool lamps, radios, solar panel. Not there. What about here? Ooh, spotlights, that's cool. Have to keep that in mind for the Brotherhood settlements. A fluorescent wall light. That's pretty neat too. Ooh, I think this is right what we're looking for. A garage light. That has the yellow... ooh, almost the wrong piece. That has the yellow hue I want. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. And then we can throw the same one on this side. And we need to scooch that over to the center here. I feel so bad for Xbox users because I was one of them when it comes to place everywhere. Being able to have this thing hotkeyed so you can just scooch it over is so helpful. Like, oh my goodness. Those look pretty even. Yeah. Very cool. We definitely need more lighting throughout the rest of the house, but we'll figure that out as we get to it. Okay, so entryway, I think we need a little doormat. And while we're in this category, maybe grab a rug for under the dining room table here. Doormat, and then we'll grab this rug and probably scale it down because that's pretty big. Or maybe it's perfect, actually. We've got our nice little dog bowl here for dog meat. We'll move this mop because it doesn't make sense to have it next to a rug. We'll scooch it back right there. And then over a little bit. Nice and tight. Very cool. What was I thinking? Right. So right here by the door, there's a couple of resources I know about. One of which is in CVC's new category here. Some shoes by our front door because, of course, we need to have some shoes for going outside. And then maybe a hat stand would be nice. And I know that Creative Clutter has some really cool pieces. I don't know what section they would be under, though. Maybe living room. In the clutter section. I know that somewhere in here they have a little stand with an umbrella and a gas mask on it. That looks really cool next to your front door. There it is, right there, as we speak. Look at that. I think that looks really, really cool. Maybe we find a better spot for the food and we put the shoes under that. Yeah. Right there looks good. Okay. We're getting somewhere with this place. I think I want shelves on this side. And then probably the dog food right next to that. So maybe some do-it-yourself for now would be a good option. What kind of shelves do we have available? We've got the standard bookcases. I wonder if we should use this counter for the kitchen instead. I'll save that for another build, maybe. We could do wall shelves. Ooh, we could do a wall shelf up high and then maybe a little decorated bookshelf down low. I think that would look good. A little half shelf underneath, like one of these. And we can use this as an actual bookshelf. And then maybe some decorations on top of it. Yeah. We'll scooch over this shelf to be nice and centered. There we go. Now let's look at what kind of clutter we can throw on there. I know we want books, library, and storage for down here. I want one of the ones with crooked books for the top shelf. Like this one with the camera. That's cool. And then we'll throw this one on bottom. And then some kind of just decorations for the top. Alright, that's perfect for up there. And then, you know what, maybe we just leave that half. And then we'll throw this little doggy bowl right here. Cool. Alright, we're getting a lot of progress done. This is good. I think we need a painting for this side. So let's see what kind of paintings we have available. If you're not using Workshop Rearranged, I highly recommend it, especially for just the painting section. You can choose, first of all, what kind of painting do you want. So let's go with traditional. And then you pick the frame size you want. So I want a big wide frame like that. That's pretty big. Maybe I want a size smaller. There. That's good. And then we can pick which painting we want inside of that frame. And they've gone through and added every single painting that was already in the game to every single frame size, which is super cool. You know what? We're supposed to be a coastal cottage, right? And if you look right out that way, there's a beach. But instead of seeing that gross factory, we can see this nice beach landscape instead. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Really cool. So now we need to cover this table to make it a little bit more immersive. Like somebody actually lives here. We've already got our little drinks situation going on. But that might be something more for by the little Nuka cooler here. Which is functional, by the way. You can throw your Nuka Colas in here and it'll make them cold. Which is really cool. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that creative clutter is the way to go for all that little stuff. So if we go to rooms and we go to... I guess it'll be kitchen. They don't have a dining room section. And we grab... Oh, look at it. There's food. They have plates of food? Those are gingerbread men. Here. We have little setups with noodle bowls and a Nuka-Cola. And then I think place settings. We'll grab the settings for the other chairs because our sole survivor is a little bit lonely here. Oops. That went in the wrong spot. That's okay. We'll mess with them when we get over here. What am I doing? Just do that. Okay. Maybe we do that. I think that's good. Okay. And then this is where our sole survivor was actually eating. And then I think right in the middle of all of that, we throw in a nice little candle for some centerpiece lighting. Or maybe the candelabra made out of pipes. I haven't used that in a settlement yet, and that's a really cool piece they made. There. I think that's perfect. Okay, we'll just scooch these chairs in a little bit. There we go. That's looking really good. Yeah, I really like this wall piece here instead. I might scooch this down a little bit so there's no clipping on the roof. I had to resize these roof pieces so there's an overhang because normally it's just kind of flush with the wall, and I'm not a big fan of that. But with Place Anywhere, you can modify everything really easily. So up next we have the bathroom and the bedroom and little fireplace relaxation area. We need a nice chair for that. Coming up on 20 minutes here, so I'll go for another 10, and we'll try to flesh out this side of the room, I think, and then we'll continue on with the bathroom and the bedroom either in the next episode or off camera so that it's ready as a surprise for the full-on settlement tour. So I think for right here, this is a survivor's house. They need a place for their weaponry. So I don't know if that would be in the bedroom or out here. I might put it here. I think this is a good place for a shelf. And you know what? If I remember correctly, I think I have a mod for that. I believe it's the Better Armory mod. Yes. So Better Armory mod has the weapon racks, I know for sure. But I want to say they had some cages. No, maybe I'm thinking of a different mod. It must be. There's some posters. And then the shelves. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I know there was a mod that had these really cool cages that you could lock your weapons away in. So maybe we're just going to have to make one. So let's think about how we could do that. I think in the workshop rearrange section, if we go to miscellaneous, security, we could shrink down one of these to fit our needs. Might seem crazy, but I think I have an idea. The only problem is... So that's what we would use, I think. And then, in theory, we slide this open to get to our weapons here. So, what would that look like in practice? We shrink it way down. That's some really weird clipping. Okay. The shrinking tool can be weird at times, so we just have to move it into place properly. So what would that look like when it's actually in here? That's about the size I imagined. Okay. We can make this work. We just need sidewalls, and the only problem is I feel like yeah, they don't have any half walls. So do I have a mod that has better cages? I wonder if Homemaker does. I think that's about the only mod that might actually have that. So let's check. Could be in metal walls. No, it's not. They might not have it. Maybe in fences? Ooh, there they are. Jail cells. Please tell me you have a half wall. You do? Is that a half wall? It's not a half wall. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe instead we use these. Those are some bad snap points. I wonder if the workshop are rearranged. We'll get rid of this for now. If the workshop rearranges better snap points, because if it does, that would be great. Please tell me you guys even snap together. They don't. Oh, but that they don't need to. Okay, we're good. We have all the parts we need right here. So let's count the amount of times we need to snap this thing down. Actually, let's do it out here before we move it inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually see how the weapon rack compares to that sizing. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. So 4 we said. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna need... Shoot, go back into there. We need a shelf to put all of this on. And then we need a roof. A little half roof, and that's gonna get scaled down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see how this looks. I think this, if this works right, I think this is gonna be really, really cool. So scooch that back up against the wall. We might even size it down one, honestly. Yeah. Scoot it back as much as we can without clipping. And let's grab our first piece here. We might want to scale this down even one more, I think. Let's do it one more. 1. And then to all of these as well. 1, 1, and 1. And then we'll turn off our snapping really quick. I think that's going to be perfect. Alright, let's throw this thing up to the correct height. So we've minimized these things a total of 5 times now. I need to remember that for when we do the door. We'll turn snapping back on. Yeah, they don't snap correctly, but that's okay. We can adjust everything. I know I did that a little wonky, but that's okay. Throw it over here. And then push it away from me. About that much. Maybe I did a little too much. There we go. That's pretty neat. We'll grab our doors, see how those snap. I guarantee you it's gonna be weird. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Okay. Ooh. That was an accident. Come on, grab hold of it. There it is. So you're not snapping at all where you're supposed to. But that's okay. We're gonna make you fit anyways. Because place anywhere is just awesome. Lets you break all the rules and make stuff fit even when it's not supposed to. And then the last one here. And then we need to throw some weapons in this weapon rack to make it look really nice. We'll stick that in one. Oh yeah. So there is our little armory. I think we could totally throw some lighting in there really quickly. Specifically some of these. Oh yeah. I think that's perfect. Let's see how that looks from in there. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. And it'll be looking right down at all of our weapons. Awesome. So, we need to throw a door on there, but we'll do that after we get the weapon rack in. So the weapon rack goes this way? This way, this way, this way. Okay. Gotta think about it. Have it nice and in there. And then we'll tuck it up against the wall as much as we can without it clipping. We'll pull it back one. And we got to go back into that same better weapon display section and grab the correct mounts. So the mounts are always different depending on your weapon. So you just kind of have to play with it. But we're just going to throw in rack A and change it as need be. Ooh, that's not supposed to go up there. Hello. Uh-oh. Well, shoot. We need to get that out of there. Okay, so I guess we pull this back until we clip through it. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? It's okay. And we'll just have to shove it back in. Luckily, moving it forward and backward doesn't skew it too bad. Yeah, right back where it was. Perfect. Okay, so we gotta stick some more of these in the right spot. Just gotta be careful when we place them, I guess. Alright. And then I think there's a little roof for this thing that we can put right there. Maybe we'll leave that off, though. And why not throw one of these down here? And then we'll throw a duffel bag down there too, just for some more storage space so that we can throw ammo or extra bulk weapons into. These are just going to be for our display ones. So we're going to go to containers really, really quick. we're coming up on the end of the episode here. I don't want to make this too long. But, yeah, this looks good. And we'll shove it back in there. We'll increase our step size a little bit. Quicken that up. Okay. I think I have some weapons on me that we could throw in there. Yeah, we've got a couple of things. A couple of shotguns and rifles. So let's see what they look like. We'll just grab here. I think I have, yeah, a hunting rifle. Alright, see, that was the wrong mount. That one needed to be a high mount, apparently. You never know until you stick it in. That's something I just said. That's in the wrong spot, too. Oh, maybe we should have gone for the other mounts altogether. Okay. It's alright. We gotta have something that'll work. Okay, these are all wrong. Oh, we can just scrap one and it'll get rid of most of them. Right there. Okay. We're gonna use Mount B, because apparently every rifle uses that instead. Good to know. So that was A. We need to use B. My bad. Come on. There we go. In the next slot. And the next slot. There we go. That was a lot easier than last time. Alright, so let's throw in our hunting rifle and see how that looks. Oh yeah, perfect. Throw in a couple more guns. I know that we saw the FAL was going to work. And then let me grab another slot here. Maybe the AK. And then do a shotgun for good measure. I think I have a 590 in here somewhere. Is that it? I really wish that had a stock on it. Maybe there's something better that we could put in there instead. We have another AK. We'll just throw the other AK in there. That's perfect. Okay, and then we're going to throw the door on this thing and call it an episode. We need to go back into our structures here and miscellaneous and grab a sliding door. Are there any better sliding doors? I don't think so. There, that's the one we want. So, first of all, which way do you open? Perfect. We're gonna shrink you 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna throw you over here. Ooh. I increased my step size. 50, 100, 0.1, 0.5, 1. And throw it up here. And then pull it back a tad right there. Okay, so now we can't access our weapons unless we open it up and grab... Uh-oh. Oh, that just identifies as the door. I wonder if it's because it's an auto close. It's fine. I'll fix that in post. Right now you get the idea of what it looks like. And I'll make sure that this is fully functional by the time the mod releases, but I think that looks really neat for now. Only thing I would change is scooch that table over just a touch. There, nice and even. Okay, I think we're going to call that an episode. Let me know if you guys want to see more settlement builds, or if you'd rather me just release the tour when it's finished. I just kind of wanted to play with the idea, because if you guys do like the building process, I really enjoy building, and that gives me a motivation to build in Fallout more often. And so, yeah, just tell me what you think. I'd love your guys' feedback, and helping me make this channel better is just great. So tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed, or if I should just skip for the final review. You let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.